So this is our PVC pipe, part of the design. As you can see over here, we had to machine out this curve so it could fit the dowel to go through the umbrella, and we had to put a hole through the umbrella, drill a hole through the umbrella to help this dowel to carry this umbrella out of the tube. We were going to use a what is called a steel type iron pulley system, but instead we switched it out for strength. And basically we fit it through the dowel right over here so we could use it as a pulley. So basically what I learned out of this was that sanding things down to create less friction is very important for the efficiency of the design, and that's making sure that when you're applying adhesion to things, you have to clamp it down to make sure nothing moves. And so yeah. So for our servos, we're working, and we had a working design. Was our PVC tube with holding the umbrella would go right here, so that the dowel could fit through the box.
Umbrella backpack project, we learned the basic mechanics behind the pulley system. So as you can see here, we have two servos located towards the top of the box. We have cardboard attached to the thumbtacks so that when the servos rotate, the string won't fall off the thumbtacks. We have a dowel here that's fitted through the base of the handle of the umbrella, so that when these servos spin, these strings will provide tension that provide an upward force and will lift the umbrella, so that the umbrella will be able to deploy and protect you from rain.
Backpack, we dimensioned this box to fit into this backpack, and we coated it with a hydrophobic coating, so this way when it rains, the stuff on the inside of the box will not get wet. And now here's a demonstration. Here's a demonstration of how the hydrophobic coating works. Get it wet, and it just goes right off. And it's still completely dry.
So we are the Umbrella Backpack Group, and we are the electronics side of it. So what we are in charge of was getting these servos to actually turn and spin and raise this dowel up so that the umbrella, would go up. Thanks. Then the umbrella would go up, and then what we have over here is Mason working on the circuit for the actual servos, and we have them both linked together using this adapter that lets us use two servos at once. So we only need one circuit for it. Can I just see what we have so far?
Where did Mr. Snook go?
This is what we have so far.
Be right back.
And yeah. So some difficulties we had were time and actually getting the servos to start. We actually took
We have to work with a lot of broken servos.
Yeah. And plus, what we found actually what was happening was we had two things flipped, so it wasn't really firing at the same time. So that's why it took us so long to get the servos back up and running again. It took us about like a month, I think. So yeah, there's a thing that went wrong. Another thing that happened was these servos, as you can see, they're not high enough to actually get the umbrella all the way out. So the umbrella can't really fire right now, and it can't really expand. Other than that, we just have finding materials and stuff, and servos were crazy. We couldn't get those. We couldn't find working ones, so it took us another few days to do those.
So now, have it all soldered on the breadboard. Not the breadboard, this is not a breadboard. It's all soldered, and it's working. That's very impressive.
Oh, it does so.
It's a nice soldering job.
It's gonna take one.
Well, as you can see here, we have a lovely 555. Let's focus on that. Not focusing. Okay. we have a 555 chip soldered in there, and what a 555 chip does is we have it in astable mode, so it's delivering an oscillating
irons have to be unplugged.
current as to give a command to the servo.
Okay.
The servo
And
has
then hot glue gun unplugged.
these 3 pins. One goes to power, one goes to positive potential, one goes to negative, and one goes to this 555, which would be the white one. We have a control circuit over here, which will determine how long the pulse that the 555 chip gives is. We have to do a few calculations, which I'll show you in a second, to see.
This is ready.
So I guess I'll keep these in my
With
these resistors, resistor, a diode, another resistor, and a capacitor here, involved in calculations to deliver the perfect pulse to get the servo to turn the way we want it. Have another look.
Turn around and have the moment of truth.
There's an NPN here, and another resistor just to keep the 555 how it's happy. So, there you go.
For the umbrella backpack, we made this box, and we coated it in hydrophobic coating. This way, the box, when it rains, it won't get wet. And we also have the placement of the servos here and here, so this way, when both of the servos are spinning, they can. Oh shit! I don't know what to say. Hold on.